As a teacher, what's the saddest thing you have found out about a student? It seems that half the time that I've had to call CPS, it has stemmed from some writing assignment. Sometimes, I get the feeling that if I were to just stop assigning writing projects, I might stop a lot of abuse. Then I shake my head and remember that going to the doctor doesn't cause cancer. I received a fairly illiterately written essay from a good student. There were problems with capitalization, formatting, etc. It was, in one word, awful. To say she was a good student is an understatement. She should have been in an AP class rather than coasting in a regular class for her age. Yet again, I decided to step into it and asked her about what had happened. She broke down crying. She had apparently written the entire essay on her phone. Why? Because she didn't have access to a computer. Why? Because her mother had kicked her out. Why? Because her mother's new boyfriend didn't like having her around. I kept it together, but I was pretty steaming mad. Here's a girl who is so awesome. I would have considered adopting her, and she was abandoned because some guy didn't want her cramping his style? What kind of parenting is this? I called CPS. Here's where it gets worse. CPS didn't want to get involved. The girl was 17 years old. I guess that last year doesn't matter? This was maybe the first time that I realized that we have an epidemic of students who are treated similarly. They can be abandoned as early as 16 years old, and CPS may not bat an eyelash over it. My wife and I have been a hair from taking in such students probably 3 or 4 times over the course of our careers. Fortunately, someone else took them in instead. Sometimes local churches do take them in. Sometimes it's the family of a friend or the family of a boyfriend or girlfriend. If you're wondering why we're so reticent, it's because it is dangerous to our careers to take students in. Plus we live an hour from work.